Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. And as always, actually, this is the SPY minute chart. What I want to start out with, as always, is the SPY daily chart. So, what happened today? Well, not exactly what we had in mind, but we'll take it nonetheless. This is a big reversal, or at least a decent reversal daily candle and pretty good volume as well. So you got to give the market the benefit of the doubt. Now, humor me here because what are we going to be saying if and when the market simply came down to test all this important stuff I've been talking about, right? The Let me change that real quick. The 200 period moving average, almost the 100 period moving average that we wanted for a day trade today, but it never got there. And this amazing downsloping trend line that your grandmother is watching, that your cousin is watching, and that everyone in the world is pretty much watching. So came down. It's going to test this. What happens on this big reversal now if it just starts chopping, making a bullish pattern, goes and does one of these numbers, and then takes off? We're just going to say that all this stuff was tested, it retraced to test it, and it took off. Now, we don't know that's going to be the case. That is just a scenario because, as I've been saying, the markets are bullish above this trend line. That's it. Don't even overcomplicate it. The stock market is bull, and because everything's connected now, pretty much everything is bullish above this trend line. Now, if we start closing candles below, right? Let's say, maybe we get a little failure here. We get below, start closing candles below. Well, then that's the move that everyone pretty much is anticipating at this point, which has me not concerned, but has me with my contrarian antennas up and wondering if they're just coming down to test this stuff. So we'll be on the lookout for it, of course, and everyone else is looking out for it. All right, so into the Lazy Day Trader live trading room. We had a 2 for 2 today again, and that brings us, since the start of this thing, brings us at an 86% win rate thus far. So great job, everyone who is taking or following along the trades. And we had a great day today in the room, and we almost had a 3 for 3 if the SPY just did the thing it was supposed to do. And I'm going to show you why it didn't in a second. So Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. By popular demand, I know I've gotten some messages. I'm going to create a how to get started day trading 101, as well as my strategy 101, lazy day trader 101, because I understand that a lot of people, aren't advanced traders, or they maybe are just beginners and they're really not following along, and maybe they don't want to message me. They really just want it in a video, and that's fair enough. So I'm going to prepare that for the weekend. Hopefully, that is done by Sunday, and everyone will have that at their disposal to understand how we maintain a high win rate and how we trade, and then as well the basics: how much money you need to get started day trading, what platforms you can look at, candlesticks, this and that. So um, we get into it. Happy Thursday. We have some overnight selling. As I've been saying, anyone who watches these videos, we were looking for that 391.50 for a sweet day trade on the long side. Did not give it to us. And there's another spot in a short. I didn't say it here, but I'll get to that in a second. Point being, I'm narrating this at 7:26 a.m., probably before some of you are awake, and you could simply scroll up and get a handle on the morning before you get to your computer. Okay. There it is, the pre-market chart. 8:43 a.m. I'm posting the lazy day trade setups, and we had Box and we had AEHR hit today, and what trades they were. So we'll get into those right now. So switching over to the Box chart, look at this daily chart, and I want to show everyone here. Look at that. This thing gapped down into two really important levels. Now, I had called out 280, 28.72 and 28.20 as a zone, and it was a higher risk zone because the next level I had was 27.15. Okay, and we'll just, what's 14? That's fine. And this wasn't red, this was actually another entry. So this was a higher risk zone, but certainly did the job. And as you can see, going into the 10-minute chart, now here's the thing. The minute chart here tells the story, and you guys will learn this if you don't know already. The first hit, best hit, only hit, and we don't want sloppy seconds mentality. Now, this, for the experienced trader, you would have saw the minute chart and you would have saw that it came up short of 28.72 and it popped and did that thing that you wanted, right? So we're targeting 25 cents to 35 cents on this name. All right? It came up, what was it? 5 cents short, 4 cents short, and then popped away and gave you what? $1 almost. So when I saw that, I said, all right, I'm going to look for halfway in this zone for my first position now. So I saw it come in. I did not take the 28.72. I understand some people would. I took in the middle of the zone and then I took at the end of the zone. So my average came out to be about 28.29. And look at that rocket ride. Thing just took off, gave you the trade by 9:45 a.m. You are done. You're out for the day. And same thing with AEHR, our next trade. AEHR, look at this daily chart. Gapped down, came right into a huge level, 25.85 I had called out. And our stop on a 15-minute candle close is 24.35. Now, reason I say that, because look, it overshot the stop and it would have stopped you out if you had a hard stop on this trade. I understand it's an uncomfortable way of thinking and an uncomfortable thing to be in a trade that's going below your stop, but that will teach you to not over position size and trade within your means because this thing is not going to fall away like, you know, like you feel like it is when it goes below your stop. It's not going to fall away. Give it time. Worst case scenario, yes, you might lose like most likely another position size on this trade, like maybe a few times out of the year using 15-minute candle closes. But the majority of the time, you're keeping a high win rate, and you were doing a 1-for-1, or you're letting the rest ride. And look at these trades. If you just give them a little bit of time to work out. This is the daily. Let's see if I can get into the minute here. The minute chart shows a good story. Now, I don't, as always, I don't try to focus on this too much. But 25.85, you entered. It just cut through it like knife through butter, and look at that, just V bottomed and gave you this beautiful trade. So again, just stay disciplined because look, not even a 10-minute candle close on this, right? Not even a 10-minute. 10-minute closed right here, and then it just took off. Wonder what the 15-minute looks like. I use the 15-minute chart. Look at that. 15-minute chart stopped and closed right on our entry and then took off to the upside. So good trade, everyone. Again, these two put us at an 86% win rate from the start of this thing. Can't ask for anything more. So All right, here we go on the SPY. I had called out the long at 91, 391.50. Looked like it was going to chop and get there. It did not. It took off. And in the notes, I want to go to this because the short setup was 395. We're stopping out on candle closes. 394.75 is the entry. That is a great risk reward. That's actually better than a one for one risk reward, right? Because we're going to be getting either 50 or 75 cents to a dollar on the SPY, and that was only a 25-cent stop. So, great, great short setup. What it would have been, and originally I had said 394.52, 394.75 as the long entry, but because it started doing this, right? Look what happened. Boom. You want to be in a short when that happens? No. So that's why I say first hit, best hit. This thing came up short at 394.35 and went away right here. Okay? That was the 394.50 trade. Even if it did do the thing, right? We don't want it because guess what? Something like this ends up happening if you don't stay disciplined and you go, "Oh, you know, I'm just going to get it next time when it comes back up." Don't do that. So, um, going into the live room again, guys. I'm hoping this is helpful setup. I'm not in a position that I want to trade live just yet. Maybe down the road, maybe in a year or so from now. But this is all very straightforward. Look, SPY short needs to happen soon. 394.75 and is wrong above 395 on candle closes. Okay. Um, yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. And we were done by what? 9:50? Must have been like 9:50 a.m., but I kept going just looking at the SPY short. But that was it, guys. Um, this is, again, this isn't an easy business, but if we stay disciplined enough, it could be lucrative and a freeing one. Discipline is the hardest part. So that's my goal is really to just help people, get better risk rewards with their day trading, maybe discover how day trading can help them supplement their income if they're night workers or remote workers, or maybe perhaps they're ready to make a career change and try trading full time. I just want to help people out at this point and grow an army of day traders in this room. So this is again a great lesson. This was our short setup, and it blew right through later in the day because all it was doing, again, eating time off the clock to what? Go higher. Okay. So good stuff today, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow. It's Friday, probably a slower day. We'll see after this candle. I expect some consolidation. Maybe we'll get a couple of lazy day trades in there nonetheless. So, as always, DM me on Twitter, message me on Telegram. I'm happy to help everyone here, and we'll see you on the charts. Take care.